Good morning. We will start session 4 on chapter quadrilaterals and will continue the remaining sums here. Question number 9. In parallelogram ABCD, so a parallelogram is given A, B, C, D. 2 points P and Q on the diagonal BD. So this is P and this is Q. Okay. Such that DP is equal to BQ. So DP is equal to BQ. These two are equal according to them. So what we have to do now here? Show that triangle APD and all is given. With that respect, we will join this to C and this. This is a parallelogram, children. So I can mark again here. Opposite sides are equal. That is it. Opposite angles are equal, we already know. Apart from that, what points they have given, BQ is equal to BP. We need to prove some congruency, some sides are equal. Of course, whenever you prove them the triangles are equal and congruent, you get them the sides equal by CPCT. Let's follow accordingly what all they have given. Based on that, we'll go on proving. Given ABCD is a parallelogram, I will write P and Q are the points on BD such that BQ is equal to D. To prove the big list what they have given, all these five things, all these 5 things I not fit into this. I not write here, that again I have to erase so many things. These things we have to prove. I'll directly start with proof. So according to the question, I'll choose those triangles which they have asked to prove congruent. In triangle APD and triangle CQB. Okay. So in these two triangles, search the triangles now. APD, that is this triangle, and CQB, this triangle. In triangle APD and CQB. What all you know, what are equal here? Let us first write down. So first of all, okay, APD, no children, write that triangle first. BP is equal to BQ given. Then can I tell here AD is equal to BC. Opposite sides are equal. 2 sides are already over. Now we don't have any common side or third side there. That means it has to be an angle. This side and this side here, this side and this side here. Can I tell this angle is equal to this angle? Alternate angles. Angle ADP is equal to angle CBQ. Alternate angles. Which congruency rule? Triangle APD is equal and congruent to triangle CQB by SAS congruence rule. So from SAS congruence rule, what can I say here? What are the sides which are there I can use? AP is equal to CQ. Reason? CPCT. So both the things are proved here. First and second one. Together we proved. First and second one is over. Let's touch the next set of triangle, what they have asked. So again I will write in triangle AQB and triangle CPD. Where is AQB? AQB is this and CPD is this. So what are the things which are equal here? Write down. AB is equal to CD. Opposite sides are equal. Opposite sides are equal. Next, I can choose here BQ is equal to DP. Given. So again, this side over. Can I say that this angle is equal to this angle? Alternate angles. Angle ABQ is equal to angle CDP. Alternate angles. Yes, so triangle are equal and congruent by SAS congruence rule. Therefore, triangle AQB is equal and congruent to triangle CPD by SAS congruence rule. Over. From this, can I tell AQ is equal to CP or PC? They have asked CP. AQ is equal to CP. Reason CPCT. Over. First 4 we proved it. That is what? Once we proved that triangles are congruent and the side CPCT. Last part, APCQ is a parallelogram. Now just see here. Now here AP, I'll just use like this, is equal to CQ. Right? Then AQ is equal to PC. In a given quadrilateral, if opposite sides are equal and parallel, then it is called as a parallelogram. I'll write the conclusion here. In a quadrilateral, AQCP or APCQ, right? I will write here AQ is equal to CP and AP is equal to QC or CQ. Proved above. In a quadrilateral, I have written this: if opposite sides are equal, then it is a parallelogram. Therefore, APCQ is a parallelogram. Hence, proved. Okay. 10th one, ABCD is a parallelogram. Given that AP is perpendicular to BD and CQ is also perpendicular to BD. Prove that this triangle APD and CQD are equal and congruent, and the CPCD side we have to prove along with it. Proof. Choose the triangles, whatever they have given. In triangle APB and triangle CQD, first of all we have a side which is AB is equal to CD. Opposite sides are equal. Then angle APB is equal to angle CQD is equal to 90. Given I will write, because already we have mentioned it as perpendicular. One side, one angle is over. Now of course we have a 90 degree. That means this is a hypotenuse here. But do we have one more side to prove it by RHS? No, we do not have one more side here. That means this can't be proved by RHS. I need to search one more angle. So can I tell this angle is equal to this angle? Alternate angles. Angle ABD is equal to angle CDQ. Alternate angles. Over. Therefore, triangle APB is equal and congruent to triangle CQD by, read the angle sign. AAS congruence rule, right? I explained this, how to write AAS or ASA depending on the angles or sides how we have chosen. Now with respect to this, can we say that AP is equal to CQ, CPCT? Simple one. Next one, 11th one. ABC is a triangle. There are two sets of triangles which are joined to each other. So let's see, we have nothing much to be proved here. Only from the given data only we can analyze and we can come to a conclusion. So this is a triangle. So this is A, B, C, D, E, F. In triangle ABC and DEF, first we'll write the given as it is. Right, as it is given in the given. In triangle ABC and DEF, AB is equal to DE. AB is equal to DE. In triangle ABC and triangle DEF, AB is equal to DE. Then AB parallel to DE. AB, this is a symbol used for parallel, arrow mark it. AB parallel to DE. Apart from that, BC is equal to EF. Where is BC? BC is equal to EF. And BC is also parallel to EF. BC is also parallel to EF. The remaining vertices are joined. Show that or to prove that. I'll not write that because there are so many. We'll just go on proving it. So we have to show first of all quadrilateral ABED is a parallelogram. ABED is a parallelogram. First one we have to show. As and when I'll read that, we'll go on doing. Now come to the properties. In what quadrilateral property, if the opposite sides are equal and parallel, which it can be, see, trapezium, here only one pair is parallel, what we know, right? But the same pair is equal also. If I have a parallelogram here and if I have a trapezium, what is the difference? I can tell that this pair is parallel as well as this is equal. It can only happen in parallelogram. When I talk about a trapezium, this pair is parallel and this pair is equal. Isosceles trapezium. Okay. So a quadrilateral whose one pair of side is equal and parallel can be called as a parallelogram. So to prove that we have written proof. In quadrilateral, ABED. So AB is equal to DE and AB parallel to D given. In a quadrilateral, we have to explain this now. In a quadrilateral, if one pair of side is equal and parallel, then it is a parallelogram. Therefore, ABED is a parallelogram. We proved the first part. ABED is a parallelogram. Since ABED is a parallelogram, this implies we anyhow know that AB is equal to DE and AD is equal to DE. AB parallel to DE and AD parallel to DE. Keep this as it is. We also proved that this part is also, AD and this also are equal in a parallelogram. That part is over. Keep it as it is. Look at the next one. Quadrilateral BEFC, where it comes BEFC. Again, we will write the same thing. Now, what I do, children, here is I only rub this part. I go on doing fill in the blanks here. Please copy this down. So, I will rub whatever I do because it's the same thing what I have to write and prove. So in quadrilateral BEFC, okay, second part. So this is second part what I am doing. In quadrilateral BEFC, BC is equal to EF and BC is parallel to EF. It is given. In a quadrilateral, if one pair of sides is equal and parallel, then it is a parallelogram. Therefore, BECF is a parallelogram. This implies whatever we have written first, BC is equal to EF and CF is equal to BE. Also, BC is parallel to EF and CF is parallel to BE. Okay. So second part is also done. Now third part, quadrilateral AFCD is a parallelogram. Quadrilateral quadrilateral ACFD is also a parallelogram. We need to prove this here. So is this very clear? Shall we erase this part now? Okay, again whatever want I will erase this now here. So this part I will remove, this part I will remove, and only which I want I will keep here. So this is now third one. In quadrilateral ACFD. Okay. Let us come to this parallelogram now. ACFD. To arrive at that, let us write down what all we know from the previous two parallelograms what we have done. So first parallelogram was this bigger part, right? So in quadrilateral ACFD, so I will first write here AD is parallel to BE and CF is parallel to BE. Reason proved above. This implies AD is parallel to BE, CF is parallel to BE. Both are there. Can I say that AD is also parallel to CF? Things equal to same thing are equal to one another. Now those two are parallel. Next part I can write, I'll rub this children. It's better. We'll rewrite this once again because one sign also we have to mention. Okay. Next. AD is equal to BE and next is CF is also equal to BE. Reason proved above. AD is equal to BE, CF is equal to BE. This implies that AD is also equal to CF. Both the places I will write here as axiom 1 and axiom 1. In a quadrilateral, if a pair of sides is equal and parallel, then it is a parallelogram. In a quadrilateral, if a pair of sides is equal and parallel, then it is a parallelogram. Therefore, ACFD is a parallelogram. ACFD is a parallelogram. Now, since it is a parallelogram, opposite sides are equal. So, AC is equal to what they have asked, DF. Hence, truth. So, nothing is there in proving congruency here. Only from the given data what we have, we went on collecting it and proved that the given figures are parallelogram. Last one. Now, we need to prove two triangles are congruent here with this. All the information what we have. That is triangle ABC and triangle DEF. I am going to erase this whole thing now and prove the last part. Either if such big sums are given, that will be asked for 4 marks. Otherwise, they'll only ask you a part of it to prove in that. So let's choose the triangles now. In triangle ABC and triangle DEF. So this side is equal to this side. It's already in the given. AB is equal to DE. Proved above. Or AB is equal to DE. It is given actually. Okay. Next part. BC is equal to EF. Together it is given. Now two sides are already over. Can I say AC is equal to DF? This is proved above. We just now proved it. Therefore, triangle ABC is equal and congruent to triangle DEF by triple S congruency rule. With that we complete all the 6 things what we had to prove. And the last sum of today's session. With this we complete this exercise. ABCD is a trapezium where AB is parallel to CD and AD is equal to BC. AD is equal to BC. What type of trapezium is this? Where in a trapezium a pair of sides is parallel and non-parallel sides are equal. That is actually an isosceles trapezium. But see here, though it is an isosceles trapezium, we had to prove the base angles are equal here. That is, we have to prove that angle A is equal to B and C is equal to D. Though we know they are equal, we need to prove that. Next, triangle ABC is equal and congruent to triangle BAD. Okay, two congruency we have to prove. We also know that in isosceles trapezium diagonals are equal. We have to prove it here. That means what all are the you can say angle property and diagonal property of our isosceles trapezium, that we need to prove here. In exam only this much will be given in the sum. Here in textbook they have given as a construction, extend AB and draw. That we will write under construction. But in case if this question appears, no construction part will be mentioned. Let us mention that in the given first. In trapezium, ABCD, AB is parallel to CD, AD is equal to BC. To prove, I will not write all those things. A is equal to B, C is equal to D. Both the triangles are equal and congruent and diagonals are equal. I will move with construction first. Construction. Extend AB to C. No, extend AB and we'll write as this. Draw a line through C parallel to DA intersecting AB produced at E. So this is E, what we have produced it here, and this we need to join. Extend AB and draw a line through C parallel to DA intersecting AB produced at E. So actually what they mean here is, when you draw this here, this line and this line, actually it is intersecting through it, that is it is parallel to DA. This line should be actually parallel to this line also. So what I will do here now is, this line is parallel to this line according to them. So through C, DA parallel to E such that AD parallel to C. Okay, proof. First of all, we know that ABCD is a trapezium. Now, we have drawn a line such that, see, whatever line you extend here, it has to be a straight only. With respect to CD, you have drawn that, right? Such that there is a point E, and that point when you extend and join at C, it is parallel to AD. So, in quadrilateral, ADCE, this whole quadrilateral. Let us draw this in dotted lines if you want, you will understand. Okay. So in quadrilateral ADEC, AD parallel to CE by construction, and AB extended to E, I can also say AE is parallel to CD. That is because AD is parallel to CD. AE is also parallel to CD. Okay, we have just extended it. Statement: in a quadrilateral, if two opposite sides are parallel, yeah, which else quadrilateral can have two opposite sides parallel? Only a parallelogram. If two opposite sides are parallel, then it is a parallelogram. Therefore, ABCE is a parallelogram. They have not asked us in proof, but that is required for us to solve the sum further. ABCE is a parallelogram. Now, hence it is a parallelogram. Can I write the opposite sides which are equal? Okay, we will write AD is equal to CE, right? But AD is equal to what, children, in the given? BC. This implies AD is also equal to CE is also equal to BC. Remember this. This side is also equal to this side and also equal to this side. Till this much is clear. This is actually the half part what we have written, and that is almost a given. What we use this now to solve the sum further. So I will erase this much of the part because I require again we have to write. So from construction part I will erase. You can just copy this down. Now next what we will do is, now we got an isosceles triangle there, right? So let us make use of that isosceles triangle. In triangle BCE, BC is equal to CE. Proved above, correct? We just now proved that this side is equal to this side and this side is equal to this side. Proved above. With respect to BC, what is your angle? This is your angle. How do you read that? Angle CEB is equal to, with respect to CE, this is your angle, is equal to CBE. Angles opposite to? Angles opposite to equal sides are equal. Done? Equation 1. Next, can I tell this angle and this angle together they form a linear pair? Can we tell that? Okay, we will write. Angle CBA or angle ABC will use. Angle ABC plus angle CBE is equal to 180. Reason? Linear pair. Okay, these two are linear pair. Now keep this as this. Equation 2. Next part. ABCE is a parallelogram. If it is a parallelogram, can I tell that angle A plus angle E is equal to 180? Why? Consecutive angles are supplementary. Can we use that? Let's use. So, see children, angle A is individual. I'll write angle A. Okay. Angle A plus angle E. Actually, angle E also is individual, but I have written this. We will write accordingly. How do we read angle E? Angle CEP is equal to 180. Reason: consecutive angles in parallelogram ABCE are supplementary. Okay, from equation 1 and 2, things equal to same thing are equal to one another. Angle ABC plus angle CBE is equal to angle A plus angle CEB. Now, are any two angles equal here? Which two angles are equal? Angle CBE is equal to CEB, right? So, I will just cancel these two angles and I will write here reason as angle CEB is equal to angle CBE. That is these two angles. What left out? Angle ABC is equal to angle A. Angle ABC is this one, children. How do you read that? Angle B is equal to angle A. We proved first part is over. First part of base angles are equal. We proved it. Now second part we have to prove that angle C is equal to angle D. Let us prove the next side, next angles which are equal now. What we have to prove? Another base angle, that is C plus C is equal to 180. Now I will say that in trapezium ABCD, consecutive angles of non-parallel sides are supplementary. We know that, right? That's why I have written in trapezium. We will not consider the triangle part now. Angle A plus angle D is equal to 180. Which equations did we finish there? Equation 1 and 2. The next equations you can name here. Angle B plus angle C is equal to 180. Consecutive angles of non-parallel sides are supplementary. Which equation, children? I think first, second, third equation we finished from these two equations, that is equation 4 and 5. From 4 and 5, just check if I have missed out previous or whatever it is. From 4 and 5 I will write here. Angle A plus angle D is equal to angle B plus angle C. Axiom 1. Things equal to same thing are equal to one another. Now, can I cancel angle A and angle B? Why? I will write here. Angle A is also equal to angle B. Proved above. What remained? Angle D is equal to angle C. Okay? This was very simple enough to prove. Now the last part. So, I'll erase this, and the last part of this what we have to finish now. We have to prove that diagonal triangles are congruent, and if triangles are congruent, we also get the diagonals are equal from CPCD. Now what triangles have they asked? They have asked, last part of the proof, in triangle ABC and triangle BAD. In triangle ABC, so this is A, this is B, and this is C, and BAD, and this is D. These are the two triangles what they have asked here. So what we can write first of all, AB is equal to AB. Common side. ABC we have chosen, no? I have to first write here BC, this side. BC is equal to AD, given. This is equal to this. Angle A is equal to angle B. Angle B is equal to angle A. Proved above. Therefore, triangle ABC is equal and congruent to triangle BAD by SAS congruence rule. From this, can I tell BD is equal to AC? CPCD. Diagonal BD is equal to diagonal AC. So with this we complete this exercise and today's session.